Buy one, get the second at half price. Save 40, 50, up to 60%. It's M&R Clothing's biggest inventory clearance sale ever. Capitol Circle across from Sam's, 1 mile east of Governor Square. Fashion for all men, women, and boys. M&R Clothing.
Well, one of the perks of living in Tallahassee is the weather is always nice, at least for the most part. But when it is nice out, certainly means a lot of pedestrians and a lot of bicyclists. And that brings us to this segment, For Your Protection. Officer David Northway with Tallahassee Police Department joining us now. You are a bicyclist yourself, one of the many people in Tallahassee who like to get out there and ride. And let's start with that. For people who aren't aware of the rules of the road, what are some misconceptions? What rules are there out there for bicyclists? When do they have the right of way? When do drivers have right of way?
Bicyclists have the right of way when they are traveling with the flow of traffic. So if you're in a bike lane, we have a lot of bike lanes in town, you'll see them are out and they're paved and they're marked. Those lanes are reserved for the cyclists. What most people don't know about that is that if a cyclist is in that lane, there's an obstruction in that lane, a branch has fallen or something like that, they have to get out of the lane. They have the right to come out into the lane of travel of the cars and move back in once they've passed that obstruction.
Well, as you say, we see bike lanes there. Of course, a lot of people may say, ride on the sidewalk. Do bicyclists have to ride on sidewalks?
We hear that all the time when I'm out riding around. Why aren't you riding on the sidewalk? Look at the sidewalk. Look, go on the sidewalk. Well, the problem with that is that sidewalks are not built for the speed of a bicycle. They're built for people to be able to walk on. They're built for that speed, pedestrian traffic. So if you put a bike on there and you try to move quickly along that surface, you can't keep in traffic. And you also, when you're riding on a sidewalk, the cars that are traveling on the road don't see you as a vehicle. They see you as someone who's on the sidewalk, so they're not looking out for you at all.
You'll probably see on a lot of vehicles in Tallahassee, especially on city-owned vehicles, little bumper stickers talking about 3 feet. What is that all about?
That is the law, and that means that a cyclist who's on the roadway, anywhere on the roadway, please give them 3 feet, which means the widest part of your vehicle, which is usually your rear view side mirrors. Those mirrors must not pass within 3 foot of the cyclist, giving them enough room to be able to maneuver on the roadway. A cyclist who's riding on the road is supposed to stay near that curb while they're driving with traffic. But unfortunately, sometimes they're going to have to move out and cars have to do the same.
Officer David Northway, always great information for your protection. Thanks. Certainly appreciate it because, again, a lot of bicyclists and pedestrians here in the Big Bend area. Thank you very much. You can also find more tips and information up on our website, WTXL.tv. Here